Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Jorginho. And he's gone backward here. He's been picked out. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Number 24, Jorginho.
So could we be heading for a shock here? Jorginho delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Foot in. And it's Jorginho. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Arsenal are up by 2 and the shock is very much on. Played out to the right. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Jorginho. Over to the left. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Jorginho. That's very neat. Now it's Jorginho. And he'll shoot here! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
30 minutes gone. So much time and space here. Now the finish! They've played it short. Has a go! And he's there to belt it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just eases him off the ball. He could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Jorginho. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Jorginho. This is promising. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jorginho. Oh, great ball. Plays the ball back. And here's Jorginho. Closing in on... Jorginho! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things look... And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Everyone, please welcome.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset. And as yet, no signs of shying away.
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. Jorginho. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. Deftly out wide. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Jorginho.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jorginho, he is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance for this match
So we've reached the hour mark.
28,599.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. He's got away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great hit! Really well taken goal.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 63 minutes is number 11, Wissa!
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jorginho. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He could be in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a nicely measured pass. Face to face with the keeper. Can he put it away? They've scored!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The goal scorer!
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Has a shot! And he's such shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Spread it left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, perfectly measured. There's the shot! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 86 minutes is number 24.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Jensen.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Arsenal are minutes away from a notable
There will
win.
be 3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. Now it's Jorginho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Jensen, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. And that's that. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Jorginho, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early
Unlucky,
and
lads.
continuously exploited.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. He's tried one! Oh, that was venomous. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He's going all the way! Semenyo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of
Chance for the header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Joshi, real chance! That comes as a mighty relief. Scott, played out to the left flank. And it's Jorginho. First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal satisfied for now at 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Scott.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Jorginho. Now it's Jorginho. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Test of fibre then for the so-called favourites. Arsenal find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Eva Nielsen is second in the league scoring charts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Eva Nielsen.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, played right into his path. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Over to the left. Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Alexander-Arnold really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cook. Jorginho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Jorginho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's got the shot away! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alexander-Arnold. Scott. Eva Nielsen. Alexander-Arnold. Gently done. And here's Jorginho. Jorginho has a goal! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Danger averted for now. And it's Jorginho. Oh, look at... Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 24.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset, and as yet, no signs of shying away.
And a fantastic
Arsenal
first
in
half from our
control at
boys.
half-time,
More
2-0.
action from the second 45 coming soon. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the action is back on the way. Now it's Jorginho. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Jorginho. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Evan Nielsen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He can get that clear. Evan Nielsen. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Semenyo. Now it's Cook. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good alertness. Cook. Here's Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Tavernier. Cook has assisted more league goals than anyone else this season. Oh, super! Great chance! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 16.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Jorginho. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And he is just ripping it up. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 24.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Arsenal go into the lead. Tavernier in with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Tavernier. He's played him through. Evan Nielsen. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Alexander-Arnold.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's shooting! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. No, he's not getting any further than that. Arsenal preparing now to welcome the final whistle. And here's Jorginho. A famous win, all but confirmed. A shot at goal! Just a whisker away.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alexander-Arnold, Jorginho.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? Cook. Adams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Scott. Now Tavernier. And that will be the final act. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Jorginho, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager still looks as if he has a thing or two to be said, but I think inside he's got to be very, very happy. It's a result business after all, and you can't ask for more on that front. He might already be thinking ahead now.
Thank you everyone for your
support. Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how... And the finish! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Beto completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jorginho! They've got to be quick to recover this.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Jorginho. Now it's Jorginho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Doucouré. And here's Doucouré. Doucouré. Oh, this is a terrific... There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Nil-nil still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. Beto. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fires it in. Decent hit! He gets big! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Doucouré. And it's Gay. He has found the way through. He's in a great position. Defending of the desperate variety. Coleman. Jorginho. Ndiaye. Now it's Gay. Arsenal looking to get into the break with the scores just as they are.
Yeah, this has been a terrific show of discipline, and that defensive shape has remained in place. And to me, it looks very much like it's going to stay.
Yeah, it's a classic underdog performance, isn't it? Now it's Doucouré, out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Jorginho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Gay. And we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Can turn it up for the second.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Jorginho, driving through the middle. Ghana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely aimed pass. He's had a shot! Beto chasing after it. He's found a way past. McNeil. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Alexander-Arnold, played out to the left flank, works it forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, one team glad to be in it, the other obliged to win it. Mind, it's been an impressive show up to now from the underdogs, Jim.
Yeah, their plan is to keep a clean sheet as long as possible, and it's working very well for the present.
It certainly is, and they still might find themselves a winning moment. And it's Jorginho.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
29,514.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing but... It's Jorginho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Corner number 2 then.
Beto.
And it's been taken short.
Number 9, Calvert-Lewin.
Everton have the chance to go the other way. Everton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Calvert-Lewin. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Jorginho. He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A test of fibre then for the so-called favourites. That's headed upfield. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, super find.
This is what good chemistry is all
Up
about.
he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And the counter is on. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Real chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 76 minutes is...
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Everton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Everton grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, good-looking ball. McNeil, he is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Big chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Everton go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Garner producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That has ended up in no man's land. Calvert-Lewin. And it's Doucouré. Now it's Ashley Young. Calvert-Lewin. Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. Alexander-Arnold. Ashley Young. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Ashley Young. Calvert-Lewin. Shot could tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the referee brings it to a close. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost it. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And they were sent packing.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Just our 12th man.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's picked his way through. Mohamed Salah! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Mohamed Salah, he is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Liverpool make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Jorginho. He's looking wide. Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. Gakpo. That looks a good ball through. There's no Jones! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Jones.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Jorginho. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Jorginho simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bradley.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's managed to get free. Gakpo, great hit! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
After 22 minutes.
And yes, it's him again.
17, Jones.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Big chance! One-on-one, real chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 24 minutes is number 7, Luis Diaz.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gakpo. There's the shot! No, it's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Jorginho. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Jorginho. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Gravenberch. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
It's Salah! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and...
Decent hit! And he's missed it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Jorginho. And that's another good win of the ball. Gakpo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
The goal scorer.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Luis Diaz.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Out to the left it goes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Jorginho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Number 18, Gakpo.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
We're down, but we're far from out. Now let's all rally behind the boys and show them a bit of support. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gakpo, good driving run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Gakpo. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Diaz! They've done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's Jorginho! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
That is a great pick out. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
The attendance for this match was
Pass is somewhat less than
62,005.
ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his
Big chance! Must be! Oh, look! Big chance! Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Jones. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the finish! In he goes again! And that has faded wide.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Fiddles it through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's got the shot away! And that's past the post.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Gakpo. And the shot's on here. Oh, good. He's had a hit! No way through. And he's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Diaz put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Robertson. Danger averted for now. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Gakpo. Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Could be danger here. A lot of space. Tries a shot! No, got right underneath it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's onside. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Can he put it away? They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 87 minutes is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Elliott. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And it's Jorginho. Oh, good read. Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Elliott. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is just off target. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Lads.